So welcome back to a brand new episode of Walkin Talkin with Tim. So today's guest is Jamilah Damiani, and I was about to say Damiani because I say it wrong all the time, and she's like, that's not how you say it. So it's Jamilah Damiani, and she is a realtor for Keller Willams in Washington Township, right?
Yes.
And some other things, and we'll get into that later, but I met Jamilah, my God, how many years ago was it now?
Good. We almost lost a year, so it's like 2
I know.
years ago.
So, no, it has to be what? When did we meet? 4 years ago? Something like that?
Oh, maybe.
Something along those lines? I think it's something along those lines. So, Jamilah, at one point in Woodbury, had the Painted Bridge coffee shop, and she also had Made Artisan Marketplace. And through COVID, a lot of that changed, obviously, as you can imagine. And now Jamilah is a realtor, so that's really cool. And we'll get into later how she's also kind of a singer too. So anyway, first question, tell us about the brand new realtor career and what you're doing. And
All right. So again, my name is Jamilah Damiani. I am with Keller Willams of Washington Township, and being a realtor is not new for me. However, I'm going in a new direction right now. I originally held my realtor license in 2006, held it for 5 years, had the opportunity
I didn't know that.
Yes, sir. I love homes. I had the opportunity to work in residential, in REO, real estate owned properties, in luxury, in custom built homes. And, the climate changed for me, so I changed with the climate. So now that I'm back, I made the pivot to basically go back, reinvent myself once again, but also get back into the the housing market, because I've never stopped loving it. It's something that is near and dear to me. I'm all over social media, and I'm very, very, very excited because I'm starting my YouTube channel, and the title is Lifestyle is Key with Jamilah Damiani.
there you go.
Yeah.
Very cool. So listen, so what you also need to know is that Jamilah is also a singer. And so you've been traveling around lately, right?
Oh my goodness.
Doing
yes.
gigs, right? You do weddings and
do.
special events. So talk a little bit about that. How's that going for you?
All right. So
That came back up, right? Because you were always a singer.
I was always a singer.
And an artist, but really,
Yes.
this has come back to life, right?
It has. So I think that the pandemic for me, like a lot of other people, you're either going to shift with it, you're going to work with it, whatever it is. And I decided to come back to something that I love so much. I've actually been singing as early as 5. And it was almost, oh my goodness, what is it? This 2021 now.
Yeah.
So I took a major hiatus to have my last 2 kids, which are 6 and 5 now.
Mm-hmm.
And but before then, I've basically been singing for 10 years. In the South Church. It's a long time. And a lot of people don't know it because I don't put the focus on me. I like to put the focus on other people. But I'm back now, and I'm having a great time. And I don't know, who knows? Maybe somebody can hire me for their
you never
event,
know, right?
their wedding. Who knows?
So you've got real estate, you've got singing.
Yes.
And obviously Jordan, your husband's obviously a musician.
Yes, he is.
He's running around the world.
He is.
Playing and that kind of stuff. That's cool. And you still have art too. So that's like a big love of yours, right? I see you still doing projects and just buying old things and making them come to life again. So what's on the horizon there?
Well, I kind of, I do a lot of different things. I have a lot of different furniture in my house that needs to be reinvented. I guess I like to reinvent things.
That's the home thing, right?
Right now, I'm just working on my pieces in my home, one piece at a time, now that I have time.
Well, I saw the last thing that you did, and was it Coda that was involved doing some of the artwork?
The couch?
No, it was a picture, a painting.
Oh, that was Marco, because Marco's the artist. The 6-year-old Marco, he is the artist. He will tell you too. He's the artist. He's very talented. Yes.
It's very cool.
So we did a custom picture in our kitchen, and I did the background. It's an old play, and all the pieces of the pages of the play is on it, and then I did some colors on it, and then Marco and we did some pictures on it, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not just tooting my own horn, it's absolutely gorgeous.
So, and then, I know one of your other loves is, well, actually, I'm not sure if it's yours or Jordan's, is coffee. Is it yours or his?
It's both of our loves.
All right, I thought it was, but you planted a huge garden during COVID.
I did.
And it did really well, but you were also getting really involved in, I know you were involved in grinding your own beans and all that stuff, so how's that going?
Well, it's not.
Come on.
It's not going, no.
All that energy you put into that, and you stopped?
You know what, Jordan?
Tell me you're putting a pot in a Keurig.
No,
Seriously.
we're not doing that. No. We have an espresso machine. We grind our own beans every single morning. But over the pandemic, we did actually get some beans flown into us, and it's very easy to do.
That's awesome.
And we were roasting our own beans, and that was just amazing.
So there's that, right?
Yes, there's that.
So you being the girl who's into music and married to a guy who's all music, right?
All music, yeah.
Top 3 artists.
Really?
And you only get 10 seconds on the clock.
Can it be a band? Can it be like a
whatever
band
you want?
band?
I don't care, any kind of artist.
Oh, absolutely, positively, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Giddy up.
Absolutely. Top 3 artists. This is very difficult. I listen to okay. Well, I grew up loving Aerosmith, and you can't take that from me.
I was wearing an Aerosmith hat yesterday.
And there's so many great people. Oh, Stevie Wonder. I mean, come on.
Yeah, come on. I'm with you on that too. It's a good one. That's a good one.
I had no choice. I had to just.
Somebody did that to me the other day, and I'm like, man, I don't know,
that's too difficult.
That's really hard to figure out.
But I have to say, my favorite Earth, Wind, and Fire song is Fantasy. You can't talk to me when Fantasy comes on.
I hear you.
That's it.
Listen, I'm a Beatles guy. I like all the old Beatles stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And I like that too. I'm a big fan of Earth, Wind, and Fire. I love Stevie Wonder. There's a guy that could write some songs, right?
Yes.
Unreal. And he wrote a lot of songs for a lot of people, actually.
He did.
And people don't know enough about music to know that these guys that are great songwriters wrote for everybody else, right?
Oh, always, yeah, absolutely.
You hear these songs and you're like, did you write that? Nah, so-and-so did it,
If I had to throw more artists out there now, and it's not in order, you would have to say Herbie Hancock, Chick Corea, of course Luther. I mean, there's so many.
What happened to Luther Vandross?
The Eagles.
What happened to Luther Vandross? I was wondering that. I did not know that.
Yes, he did.
Actually, I did know that. That was a while ago, right?
Yes.
He had a heart problem, right?
I'm not sure about that.
Something like that. Anyway, what a great artist he was, though.
Yes.
I used to listen to him all the time, and I think what a guy. I mean, what a voice. So many great ones are gone.
Yes,
Luther, Whitney. I mean, so many these iconic voices. It's a shame.
Tina Marie.
Yeah. Just iconic people. So, music aside, back to what you do now.
Yeah.
If people want to get a hold of you to, list their house or buy a house or whatever they want to do with their home, if they're looking for a home, how do they get a hold of you? What do they do?
I'll make this super duper easy. If we're not friends on LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram, but you're friends with Tim, you can always find my information, Jamilah Damiani, your realtor, through Tim's page. Or you can simply call me at 856-426-5867. I am about to take over South Jersey in the Philadelphia region. So call me. Let's connect. Let's talk about what your goals are for 2022. Are you serious?
Where's your sign?
Oh,
Put your
this
sign
sign?
up.
Absolutely.
Put it up. Ready? Hold on.
All right, ready?
There you go. Hold on. Let's zoom in on that thing. There you go.
Those are all mine.
Those are all her contacts. There you go.
Yeah.
So there you go. Jamilah Damiani, my guest for today. Thanks for being on.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
It was a lot of fun as always. Thanks for watching. Keep on moving, and we will see you next time on Walkin' and Talkin' with Tim.
Call me.
See ya.